So we received a little bit of rain last night. Not enough to wet anything else than the grasses. Let me show you. So you can see how deep the water has infiltrated. And so what we're doing today is we are building another side pit right above that one over there. So we'll open the catchment from the road. Sorry, the dog is very excited to see me. So this is the bottom one that we planted with sorghum and cowpeas, and it's doing quite well. And so the idea is to add these ones wherever there's no natural growth. So that little bush we're gonna keep out, or keep in the ground, not take out. This thing of grass we're gonna keep in, not take out. But we're gonna try and make a little hollow section in the rest where the water can stand. Now, there's nothing more humbling than sending a drone up on your land and having a look at it. Then you realize how dry and desolate your place actually is. Now, all over here we planted things, but as you can see, there is spaces in the land where nothing grows, and there's no natural grass left anymore, you can almost say. So things that you look for, things that would be a good sign, is something like this, for instance. So you want hundreds of them all over your land, at least when it's dry. So here you can see this is okay-ish or better. There's a couple of them standing around, but if you look here, there's nothing, no sign of life, nothing. So you want to repair this. You want to have water and seed, have a place to catch and to rest over here. You can do it in the way that we did here. I'm not sure, I think this is a mix of sorghum and cowpeas and so on. So you create a little version of a muffin pan with little hollows where the seeds and things then are in. The only problem with that is that big floods, obviously there's no water, and then next year if nothing grows, then they will be gone. Where if you build a side pit, that will last for many years, and that will catch much more water, concentrate the water a lot more, build little oases, you can almost say, little spots there and there and there, and have a place where there's something green to start growing the rest back from. Then there's also a couple of people that I want to thank. I'll put the names in the description, but it's 4 different people. And basically one of the things that they paid for now is Lucas had a bit of an accident on Saturday. He broke this tap coming from the swimming pool when we were watering the food forest, and that caused a lot of spillage, which obviously wasn't great. And so the new fittings, that was paid for by these people. Now we still do have some of the money left, but I did want to take the chance now and thank you now, and not wait until we spend the money. We will find a decent cause to spend the money on, and then I'll mention you again. But I did want to thank you now immediately. The other thing that was paid for by these guys, Simon, show me that quickly, is this thing. So we had a discussion. Basically we bought one of these. It's a lasher tool, South African brand, quite an expensive one. And so we had a discussion on our channel about what we should do with these 4 new branches. They are all in the river forest system, and basically the consensus was that we should use them as mulch or use them for another beaver dam. See this one that fell here, kept a lot of things from flowing away. This one in the river stopped a lot of water just running away. And so our consensus was to clear this basically. So we are going to treat the farm as a garden, clear all of these dead things away, have some drop where they fall. In any case, we're not, by for instance, going to be removing these things here. We'll rake little paths where it needs to, and then the ones that's lying on the ground already, we will be leaving so they can decay and feed this system here. But the face of the river forest will change. This helps basically use this as teeth of the forest. Or this, let me rephrase that completely. This puts the dead debris on the land, where the teeth of the forage, which is basically mushrooms and things like that, then can eat it, and just takes it away from just oxidizing here in the air to it being more productive somewhere else. So I see often in permaculture, moving things, just moving it from one place to another makes it more productive. So moving a rock, moving soil, moving a branch, moving it from one side to another automatically makes it more productive. All right, then people said we should add some manure in the tires before we fill them, and so we did. All the manure that was in the stables this morning came in here. Some of them got manure, the last couple of ones didn't, but it's okay. We'll test and see which ones grow the best. We'll go through this season, and then we will see if this lasts, and if it does last, then we'll plant some trees in them as well. Now the guys push soil into the tires as deep as they can when they fill them up. We're also not using river soil to fill them up. We are using the soil that's clay soil here on the side, or almost clay, a little bit more clay contents. Just stop a moment, Emmanuel. Just want to show them. So a little bit, you can see that's more clay, and then there's a little bit of soil, sand in it as well. So we'll use that to fill the tires. And then the other thing that we hope to finish today is to dig the hole in front here. Now this is obviously just sand. We decided to leave that part open, dig the deeper part where nothing is growing, and put that sand as a wall, as part of the system. Now initially we wanted to make it, to bring it all the way over here. Many people mention that it's an overkill. It might be worth our time and money to rather build 4 or 5 more in the river instead of building one that's very, very wide. Right, so that is the end of my story for today. Thank you very much. We make small baby steps, but with the help of you guys, we are going to change the world. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.